Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy XVI, and we are back at our base, and we need to, well, according to our quest list, we need a journey to Hawkscry Cliff, and what we're doing is looking for our uncle who's going to help us get to the crystal out in the middle of the ocean, supposedly. I don't think we've ever met the uncle, so I don't really know where his alliances may sit, but Clive seems to think he can trust him, so. Alright, before we do that, we are going to take a look at the Alliant
I hear there's
and
trouble in Rosaria.
whatever this new stuff is over here with the Moogle.
How are you doing? Oh, same old.
Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems need dealing with now and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back in the old place, so I could just about handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, I need Dee's help to sift through it all. And that's just the sifting. Actually solving any of these problems is a whole other headache. The curse breakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck waiting for volunteers to handle the rest.
So,
If you ever find yourself at a loose end, well, you know where to find me. Well, so much has happened since that night. Feels like a lifetime ago. But we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martel, they're still with us in our hearts.
Sid,
When I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for us.
he's still with us too.
With us, and in you. You took his name and gave us hope when we had none. So I suppose that what I'm trying to say is, don't be a stranger, eh? A hideaway ain't nothing without it, Sid.
Anything catch your eye?
Okay. No quests
Think you
right
can
now.
help?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
What is this?
Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown. Okay, there we go. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Okay, talk at the tea house. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. Ooh, 400 ability points. Cool.
You earned this.
Respect. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks, where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood Axes.
Here you are.
Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this,
A
Kupo.
hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew all of that already. Come on, please. Clive. Really. And that's why I need your help, as I need not remind you, Kupo, I'm the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fiend or forest or ghoul of the Greensword can measure up to Nectar the Bold. So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. God, they're so damn cute. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. If there's anything you need to know, Kupo, I'm your Moogle. The curse breakers don't just tack up any old rumors on this board, you know. They take great pains to verify every little detail, Kupo. So don't you go letting all of their hard work go to waste, Kupo. Don't you let me, I mean them, down. It's precisely what you see before you, Kupo. The curse breakers note down the details of any particularly dangerous monsters they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties, Kupo. And post the billets here, Kupo, so that any stout soul who wishes to do the realm a service might set out to slaughter an ungodly horror or two, which is where you come in, Kupo. As for me, I have the most important duty of all, painting a big red cross over each and every one you cut down, Kupo, so that everyone can sleep at night knowing that the realm is a safer place. And your adventures? Well, did I ever tell you about the time I visited the Great Continent, Kupo?
I don't think so.
Of course I didn't, because I've never been, Kupo. Look at these wings. Do they look like the sort that can carry a Moogle across countless leagues of open sea? They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Kupo. Should have known. Okay, let's view the hunt board. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted on the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. Okay, well, we took care of that one. And yeah, we already got the reward, so we're good there. The Angel of Death, a trader coming by the way of Caer Norvent, met with a troop of curse breakers traveling in the opposite direction, and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the curse breakers saw nothing untowards on their own journey through their pass, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. And Belphegor. So Belphegor's a rank B. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to be fed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border that we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenches in the nearby villages. Okay, so Clairview Sanbrick, and this is the Broken Hilt in Rosaria. Okay. You can't really, like, mark them. You can't take them as a quest. You just have to remember where they are, I guess.
Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you. One must understand one's place in the world.
Okay, so black shields are being sent out from Rosalith to do the culling. That's dark stuff.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Alright, is there anything else we need to check out? Something new at the Wall of Memories. Okay. So we're heading into Rosaria, so I'm going to write down the Broken Hilt into my notes. That way if I see that name pop up, I know to go after this guy. And you know what, I'll just put this in here too, even though we're not going there now. That's the easier of the two. It's a rank C, whereas this one's a rank B. Okay, Oxcry Cliff. Can't go anywhere else right now.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
Too
Will
far.
we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
There's that tower again.
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay, so this is going to meet up with some of these other areas. That's kind of cool. So let's see. I think that's where our uncle is. And that's our old home. If I'm not mistaken. I think that makes sense on the map, right? Yeah, so our uncle is supposed to be somewhere here. And yep, that's the capital. nailed it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to this little town before we start heading down this path more.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Increases limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage. Nah.
You won't be disappointed. Fare you well?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
2 more left to join the garrison this very morn. You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think...
Firebrands. I want to know what that means. Okay, so we're in the village of Amber, a sleepy settlement nestled amongst the lofty peaks of southern Rosaria, located far from the capital. Its people survived by trading what produce they can coax from the stony soil, and what little else they can gather from the surrounding hills. We got our Black Shields, an order of knights instituted by Empress Annabella in one of her first acts as Vicereine, I don't know how to pronounce that, of the newly established imperial province of Rosaria. They are tasked with purging the impurities from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bears upon the slightest pretext. God, our mom is a piece of work. After the incorporation of Rosaria into the Empire, Emperor Sylvester elected not to rule the new province directly, but to make of it a vice-regency with Rosalith as its provincial capital.
These firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know,
How'd you get it?
but we need to find out.
What did those knights want, Father?
I told you to stay in the house.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Damn. Okay.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Okay, I'm not actually sure if we can go back into Amber or not to go down whatever this path is going to be. Either way, I think it all will kind of like meet up here. So if we want to, we can come back up this way and check out this area that we haven't looked at yet. So I'm not too worried about it.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh, more of those things? Weird. Okay.
Ever since the repository, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals have left?
I have an idea. More of my mother's men. Time to fight.
This thing didn't wake up? Weird. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a chest. Bull's horn braid? Increases lunge damage. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, we're good. Ooh, what's all this blood?
Blood, Clive.
Went right over the edge, it looks
It's
like.
still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
You clearly don't know who we are.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Always happy to take down a couple of black shields.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Okay. That doesn't sound good.
down. Nice try.
Okay, stepped on him pretty hard, not gonna lie. Man, they wish they had a chance. They wish. Alright, I think we're just about done with this area. Okay, I think we're good.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Jesus, dude. God, we gotta kill Mom. Annabella's gotta go.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Okay. Is there anything in this town for us to loot, do we think? Oh, this is the other side of that bridge. I wonder if we can drop this down. We're gonna find out. Maybe from this side we can open the bridge. Connect this map on both sides. No? Okay. I think it'll happen. It'll just happen later. I wonder if we're gonna start, like, trying to liberate Rosaria from the Empire. Like, I wonder if that's gonna happen in this part of the story. I want it to happen. Because what's happening here sucks. This is awful.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosaria.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Don't go in there, buddy. Just don't do it.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hutch, no. You didn't hear nothing.
In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
No. We won't survive another night.
Okay, so that bridge probably goes across to here. Yeah?
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Become!
How am I to sell my wares?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Man, I hope I can help these people.
The Empire would have us live in the Deadlands.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Hi, Devil Crab.
Get up.
Okay, so is this the town where Uncle's at? If not, we got to be getting real close.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Okay, so it looks like we can't enter from over here. The marker's over there.
We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us.
You got it, Clive.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Bunch of refugees. Looks like a refugee camp out there. Alright, well, I think this is where we're going to have to end this episode. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one where hopefully we meet our uncle and hopefully he doesn't like what our mother's been doing and decides to side with us instead. I think chances are good considering all the bullshit that Annabella has put this country through. Crossing my fingers. See you in the next one. Bye.